JUDD Medical are proud to be the sole distributor of the flexible osteotome system by Gomina. Gomina, a medical saw blade manufacturer in Switzerland, have developed a flexible osteotome handle and blades for use in non-cemented hip stem removal revision surgery. Gomina have produced a straight blade for going to starting off, and then they do a longer, straighter blade for going down the sides of the stem. There is a medial blade which goes down the inside of the stem. There is a lateral blade for going down the outside of the stem, and these all have graduation marks on them so you can tell what depth you're going into. And this is the final chisel, which is the ventral dorsal, which goes down the side of the stem to take out the majority of the bone. There is a left and a right-handed version of each of those. Gomina have designed a handle which has got circular cutouts to accept the blades. So if I show you on the straight blade, you insert it to here, it clamps down here, and it's not so flexible, but they've designed it so that you can move the blade forward into the slots, and then it makes it much more flexible for going down the side or the back or front of the stem. They've also designed a shaft which screws into here, so that when you've banged your chisel down and it's solid into the bone, you can't go any further, you can bang on this and it taps it, so it backs it out, backs it off. So it's for putting the bone, for going into the bone and for coming out of the bone. You start off with the first chisel, which again goes into the blade, into the handle rather, with the circular cutouts. It clamps down. You can then put the blade in the side of the stem, tap it down to take the bone away. When you've gone down so far, you can move it forward, like I said earlier on, to make it more flexible. Then you can get further down the stem. Next, there is the distal blade, which fits into the handle. It has markings on here, so if you get the trial out of the implants you're going to put in, when you're doing your revision, you can mark it off against the trial. Then this goes down the back of the stem, and again, hammer, 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 and it will go down and take out the bone. Again, taking out is exactly the same. Next, you can use the medial blade. Again, it goes into the handle, and this one will go on the inside of the stem. Again, you bang it round, take out all your bone, and then you've got your extractor here for taking out. There is also a ventral dorsal final chisel. Again, it goes into the handle, and it's clamped, and this will go down the side of the stem. So it takes out the majority of the bone, and again, for taking out. There's also a left and a right-handed one for doing the other side of the stem. And again, you have your markings and graduations for your depths. Gomina are currently committed to developing a range of jigs for making the removal of all hip stem implants easier and quicker, including those commonly used in the UK. These jigs will incorporate guides that clamp onto the stem here to follow the contours of the implants,